The vanishing trees of Bristlecone Pine Forest, stories etched in ancient rings. High atop the wind-scoured mountains of the American West, the Bristlecone Pine Forest stands as a living archive. These gnarled and twisted trees, some older than the pyramids, cling to rocky slopes, their roots gripping earth that has seen millennia come and go. But today, the world's oldest trees are vanishing, each ring in their ancient wood telling a story of shifting climates, survival, and the vibrant myths of the people who have long revered them. Sentinels of time. The bristlecone pines, scattered across the White Mountains of California and parts of Nevada, are among the oldest living organisms on Earth. Methuselah, the most famous of them all, is estimated to be nearly 5,000 years old. If you listen to the wind whistling through their branches, it's easy to believe these trees are keepers of secrets, watchers over the ages. For centuries, these pines endured everything the planet could throw at them: blistering droughts, freezing winters, and scorching summers. Each year, as they add a slender new ring beneath their weathered bark, they record not just the passage of time, but the tale of the world around them. Rings that reveal. Forgotten worlds. When scientists core a bristlecone pine and examine its tree rings, they're reading one of nature's most detailed diaries. Each ring marks a year, and the thickness or thinness of that ring tells a story. Years of abundant rain, times of searing drought, long winters, or sudden wildfires. These patterns have allowed researchers to reconstruct thousands of years of climate history. Bristlecone rings have revealed centuries-long droughts that reshaped ancient civilizations, as well as mysterious cold snaps that echo in legend and lore. Occasionally, scarred rings and charcoal traces tell of wildfires, both natural and those managed by indigenous peoples as part of their stewardship of the land. But the rings are thinning and sometimes vanishing altogether. Warmer temperatures, shifting precipitation, and encroaching pests are stressing these ancient trees in ways they have never experienced before. The vanishing trees are a warning written in wood, a message from the past about our future. Myths rooted in stone and sky. Long before scientists deciphered the language of tree rings, the bristlecone pines were woven into the myths of the land's earliest people. The Paiute, Shoshone, and other native nations saw these trees as guardians, spirits older than memory. In some stories, the bristlecones are the first trees, planted by sky beings to anchor the world and watch over its creatures. These myths spoke of the tree's resilience. One Paiute elder described the bristlecones as the old ones who remember when water was stone and the sky was fire, a reference to the dramatic climate swings encoded in their rings. The trees were also seen as bridges between worlds, roots in the earth, branches in the sky, and stories carried on the wind. When the first snows came, elders would tell children to listen for the voices in the bristlecones, whispering the lessons of seasons past and the warnings of seasons yet to come. A forest in peril. Today, the bristlecone pine forests face threats their ancestors never knew. Rising temperatures are pushing the trees into ever higher elevations. Invasive beetles and diseases, once kept at bay by cold, are making inroads. Human visitors, drawn by the tree's mystical reputation, sometimes trample delicate roots or carve names into the bark, leaving scars that last centuries. Scientists and native communities are working together to protect what remains. Some are planting new trees from ancient seeds. Others are using controlled burns and traditional knowledge to manage the land as it was for millennia. There is hope, but also a sense of urgency. Each lost bristlecone is a chapter of history, a myth, and a warning erased. Preserving the stories. The vanishing trees of the bristlecone pine forest remind us that the land's oldest stories are not just told in books or on tongues, but written in the very fabric of nature. Each ring is a line in a poem stretching back to the dawn of human memory. As you stand among the ancient trunks, their bark sculpted by wind and time, you can almost feel the weight of their stories, the cycles of drought and rain, the resilience of those who came before, the myths that make sense of it all. The challenge now is to listen, to learn, and to ensure that these living storytellers are not silenced.